Inspired by a field full of flowers on an inspiring sunny day, I am thrilled to announce our newest design, Awakening by Jane Vincelis. This stunning shawl is designed around the idea of awakening, not just physically, but also on a deeper level. Sometimes our eyes are opened to new possibilities that we didn't even realize existed. And this causes us to realign to our values and to step into the person that we knew we could be. Sometimes a challenging experience pushes us to this point, but other times it's as gentle as a cooling summer breeze brushing across our skin and we just decide to change. This experience is more than a feeling. It's knowing that we are aligned to our true purpose and we are doing exactly what we are meant to do. And my hope is that this shawl inspires you to seek that still, centered part of yourself and for you to bloom into who you are meant to be. So today, not only do we have this beautiful new design for you, but we also have a brand new yarn collection of scrumptious, shimmering shades. This amazing design starts here in the center with this gorgeous sunny yellow color and this beautiful open stitchwork, and it reminds us of the reassuring warmth of the sun. And then throughout the shawl, you're gonna find these gorgeous little turquoise stripes with these beautiful little bud stitches. And I really love this luscious minty section. It reminds me of reeds blowing in the wind. And then we move into this lovely lilac section, which resembles fields of lavender, which in my opinion is one of the most beautiful sights on this planet. And finally, this periwinkle section with little bouquets of stitches throughout, and this one really makes me think of blue irises. All together, when you make this design, you're gonna be wrapped in an array of flowers and caressed by the sun. And I love how this design is so intentional and so thoughtful with all of these different stitches, so you continually have something new and exciting to look forward to. This design flows and sways like flowers in the wind on a summer day, and all the stitches are open and airy for a nice cooling, lightweight shawl. And not only is it stunning, but this design is created for the adventurous beginner to intermediate crocheter, as it just contains basic stitches and a few fun combinations of them. Also, the pattern does have gorgeous charts and schematics for you to make your journey even that much more delightful. And one of the things that Jane always takes into consideration is how a shawl will wear. So she designed the shawl to wrap around your shoulders and just stay put. And I really feel like it's these small details that altogether take this design to the next level. And I do have a few tips for you when making this pattern. The first is, it really must be blocked in order to achieve the correct shape. The pattern includes specific instructions on how to block this shawl, and we do recommend wet blocking this one, and we do have tutorials on that if you need a refresher. And you'll want to choose a yarn that blocks well. I really recommend that you choose a yarn with natural fibers so that it blocks beautifully and holds its shape really nicely. To make our version, we used 5 colors in our brand new Bamboo Alpaca Fingering yarn collection. This is a lusciously soft and shimmering yarn base in beautiful summery colors. This base has such a gorgeous shine and shimmer from the bamboo and a buttery softness from the alpaca. I am giving away a set of the yarn used to make this shawl, so if you would love to enter, just subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment below letting me know your favorite flower or plant. To download the pattern and get the yarn, head to expressionfiberarts.com. While you're there, be sure to sign up for email updates and text updates for weekly free knit and crochet patterns. Another fun aspect of this shawl are the neat stitch combinations, which resemble little flower buds and bouquets. So I would love to show you how to work those today. To begin, we're going to work a bud stitch. So to do that, in your indicated stitch, we're going to start with a double crochet 3 together. So start with the yarn over, go ahead and pull up a loop. We're essentially starting our first double crochet. Pull through 2. So before you finish that first double crochet, you're going to stop and we're going to start a second one. Yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So there's the start of our second double crochet. So we'll start a third, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Then when you have 4 loops on your hook, we're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. So there's our first double crochet 3 together. Then we're going to chain 3, and we're going to do that again into the same stitch, a double crochet, 3 double crochets together. So start with our yarn over, insert into the same stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So there's the start of our first double crochet. Yarn over, insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. There's the start of our second double crochet. One more time, yarn over, insert into the same stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Then go ahead and yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and there's your little bud stitch. To work a puff stitch, it's very simple. We're going to start with the yarn over and insert your hook into the indicated stitch and pull up a loop to about 1/2 inch. And we're going to do that 3 times. So yarn over, insert into that same stitch, pull up a loop, again yarn over, insert into the same stitch and pull up a loop. So that's 3 times. And then when you have 7 loops on your hook, you're going to go ahead and yarn over and pull through all 7 loops on your hook. And there's your little puff. All right, let me show you again. Yarn over, insert into the indicated stitch and pull up a loop to about 1/2 inch. Yarn over, insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop, again about 1/2 inch. One more time, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop, and when you have 7 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 7 loops. There's your beautiful little puff. Now to work a puff bouquet, we're going to start by working a puff into our indicated stitch, so just like we did. These are super fun and quick to make. So there's our first puff, just like we learned how to make, and then we're going to work a chain 2 and work another puff into this same stitch. Just make sure you're giving your loops a nice little tug, otherwise your puffs will be really teeny tiny. So there's another puff. Go ahead and chain 2, and we're going to work one more puff into that same stitch. So just like we've been doing with our other puffs. 7 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 7 loops. So there's our little puff bouquet. So let's go ahead and work another one. I'll scooch over a few stitches. So we're going to start with a puff into our indicated stitch. 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through all 7 loops, chain 2. That's our first puff in this stitch, so let's work another puff into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through all 7 loops, chain 2 again, and then we're going to work our final puff into that same stitch. 1, 2, 3 loops. When you have 7 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 7 loops, and there's our second little puff bouquet. Super pretty. And there you have it. With these gorgeous stitches, you are all set to make a shawl that is as beautiful and as vibrant as a field full of flowers. And I hope that it reminds you on cloudy days that the sun is always shining. Remember to download the pattern and get the yarn and soak up this amazing day. Know how marvelous, magnificent, and how loved you are. And I will see you next week with another new design. Bye!